失っちまってもそうまっちゃならねえそれこそが Justice Justice Well breaking the law Breaking the world Who was seeking the world Girls are getting Well breaking the rule
Alright, it is time to get the nonsense started for tonight. And boy, tonight is got some nostalgic nonsense. Let me put it that way.
Let's rock, baby.
Why is this so quiet? Hold on. Let me see if something... No, it's at full volume in my mixer. What the fuck? This is just stupidly quiet. There's no... Okay, then I guess we're just gonna have to go with it being super quiet for some reason. At least we've got subtitles.
2 millenniums ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
If you can hear it fine, that's good. I might just have my speakers down too low.
Devil May Cry.
And then this is
At 9.
louder.
Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business.
Whoa, slow down, babe.
Well, well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Sword. Time to go to work, guys.
Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. Looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
Years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus.
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
Mallet Island. Also, hi, Triad.
The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go! Ha!
So I remember the first time I played this, I spent God knows how long trying to figure out how I was supposed to follow Trish up the sheer cliff. I was not a smart child. Also, there is an achievement for finishing the game without using a gold orb. So I figure the best way to do that is to never pick one up. Also, I would like to note we are entering this place through a literal hole in the wall. So gold orbs are effectively revives. You hit 0.
Hi, nerd.
Hi. Hi, Cry. Hi.
Hi, nerd. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, nerd.
You took me off guard?
Good.
Good, yes. Anyway, but yeah.
But I timed it, hopefully, so that you were in a loading screen, and I was successful, so...
Yes.
So I didn't mess you up, but I did take you off guard. Therefore, I win.
Well, I mean, it'll be a bit before any
Therefore,
enemies
I
show
win.
up.
Therefore, I win. Also, head pats.
Thank you for the head pats.
Several head pats.
Don't do it too much.
I have 141k left.
Uh-huh.
I can press this button a lot.
Yeah, but I'll go bald.
You're already bald. You're a robot.
Shush.
I'll strip the paint, is what I'll do.
Also, I would like to note, this is the one time in the entire game that you have to collect orbs to open a door.
I wonder why they did that at all.
I have a feeling it was going to be a bigger part of the game, but then they decided, let's use the orbs as a currency, and then, that might run into some issues with people wanting to buy skills, and, yeah. It's just easier to have other triggers on doors.
It might also be they just wanted to encourage people to get red orbs. Just to get, because this room is very specific.
Mm-hmm.
And, you had to do that particular jump to get there. So it's like, here's a room with some mildly challenging jumps and movement. Figure it out.
Yeah, this is definitely the tutorial for the controls. But also, I kind of feel like it's sort of a holdover from the Resident Evil part of the game's development.
I mean, it certainly looks Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is basically the Resident Evil initial room.
Yup. And I am somehow missing 5 orbs.
Don't you need to go up and go the other way?
I didn't think so. There wasn't anything to indicate that. But...
okay, go back up to the time god, you nerd.
Oh wait, found it.
That's fair. That's basically where I was going to tell you to go anyway.
Okay. Now that I've done that, yes.
You've been nudged.
Okay.
You've been nudged and there's nothing you can do about it. Also, is that a blue orb?
It sure is. You're
It's
supposed to
probably a
have
full-
air hike for that.
Ooh, nice.
You can
how-
just barely, like, wall kick off of that little outcropping and get over.
Nice. Reminds me of, there's one particular really stupid skip in Elden Ring. I'm not sure it's possible to do in the current patch anymore, but it involved jumping with the horse across something, landing on the tiniest corner of a pillar, and then leaping as far as you can to your death because you fall right next to a checkpoint.
Huh.
And so when you respawn at the checkpoint.
Yep. Also, I love that fucking low frame rate GIF in the background there compared to everything else.
It's a bit low frame rate compared to everything else, yeah. But it also means that it's really windy outside.
Yup. Like, just
I
the
think-
atmosphere is so good in this.
It is. And, you see that enemy right there, and it's like, oh yeah, he's getting up.
If you see him at all, because, like, I didn't notice him the first time I played this.
He's blue.
But he's muted enough that next to the thingy here, it doesn't look out of place.
But it's a clown.
It's a puppet.
Well, it's a puppet. But it's a clown puppet. With the creepiness. Yeah, and then there's that one with an obvious thing they're holding, and it's like, oh no, there's a second one.
Yeah, that one I noticed, absolutely.
Say, okay, is he coming to life? I love how they went right back to the puppet and they lingered on it, and then
make you walk away from them. And then they wake up.
I wonder if you could see that green one at any angle.
I don't think you can. I think he just literally spawns out of nowhere.
Well, time to Google search a Devil May Cry boundary break video. I do really like boundary break videos.
Yeah, boundary break stuff is fascinating.
There's some really cool stuff when it comes to the old Crash Bandicoot games, because they parts of them had more polygons than you'd think should be able to be displayed, but because of the forced angle of the camera, they were able to cut out so much extraneous scenery
I see.
that it was able to really render a lot more than you'd think should be able to be rendered.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's a really interesting watch. I recommend it to everyone.
I need to get caught up on boundary break stuff.
Let me think.
God, this really is just action Resident Evil.
There's some really cool stuff for the Elder Scrolls Skyrim for Boundary Break.
Yeah. Also,
You've beaten the game, right? And
Oh, yeah.
I don't ask that because I don't think you've played Skyrim. I ask that because not everyone goes and actually beats Alduin.
Also, I just remembered, I am pressing the gun button. You cannot use guns without first locking on.
That's weird.
That is absolutely a holdover from Resident Evil's development.
Yeah. So, what's really interesting, and it's something you'd have to do yourself. You know how Odaving brings you to that one area of the mountain where you have to go and get the staff to go to Sovngarde?
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's that spot. It's actually, if you boundary break it, it's actually its own little island map in a completely different cell. And if you go out over the water, there's just all sorts of test arenas.
Huh.
Yeah, it's there's a lot. And there's a lot of test stuff in when you go into the Mind of Pelagius in the Shale Gorath quest.
Yeah, that makes sense. You dick.
Let me think. There's also some pretty cool stuff when you're at... Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you go outside the map in Sopengard.
Right. You have to come down here to fight those guys, but you don't actually get anything. Which is weird. But hey, these guys are awake now.
There's also some... You might actually be interested in this. Some really interesting videos, I think by Zully the Witch on Dark Souls 2. Really goes into how the various rooms and areas were stitched together. Because if you didn't know, the original director of Dark Souls 2 hated Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So it was basically a sabotage thing. So then they got the good director back, and he had to pick up the pieces with what was left over. Except Dark Souls 2 scraped it together better than Devil May Cry 2.
Yeah.
Even though there was an elevator inside of a windmill on a cliff top that goes up, and you end up in an underground lava arena.
Okay.
Which is silly.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if they changed that elevator in the definitive edition. Because all they had to do was switch it and make it so the elevator goes down, and it'd be believable. Nope.
No.
They left it. Because it's a meme now. Like, and it's not that weird until you stop to think about it, because video game logic, you just sort of accept stuff.
Yup.
But yeah, essentially like, she went into detail on the, remember that really dark area before you get into the gutter?
Yeah.
Where you have to walk across all those rickety things and you can light all the torches along the way, and eventually, if you light all the torches, you're basically lit the whole place up.
Yeah. The place where Hime died a lot.
Yeah. That was fun. For some reason, Hime was just terrible at those jumps. What's weird is that L3 worked oddly well for jumps, because it wasn't like a precision jump thing, and there was some, like, jump homing in Dark Souls 2. But L3 worked just fine, because you didn't have to really take your hands off of anything.
It's awkward for me, but then again, just L3 in general is awkward for me.
Yeah, well, in Dark Souls 1, the way you jumped is you held down the B button to sprint, and then you had to immediately take your finger off the B button and press it again. Meaning if you didn't do it fast enough or time it correctly, you'd actually kind of like lose your sprint and stumble.
Yeah.
And then there was always a delay in jumping because of that. So having it on L3 actually improved it. Which is saying a lot with how bad the jumping was in DS1.
I forgot this puppet has a fucking gun.
Yep.
I thought he was, like, throwing knives at me. But no, it's just a fucking gun.
Ah, yes, Alistair.
Yeah, good old Alistair.
Probably one of Dante's best swords.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, this was the moment where you knew Dante was just like, oh wow, this guy's cool.
I mean, this is the second time he's been stabbed in the chest this game.
I mean,
like, on the one hand, yes, this is the moment where I was like, oh god, this guy is a badass. At the same time, it was also like, oh god, they are not taking this game seriously. I love it.
Yeah, I was just like, how did he get up over that guard?
Good question. Don't think about it.
And the handle went through his head.
Don't worry about it.
And then they just make it a meme in later games, like in 4, he's just walking around impaled, like,
Yup.
well, this is my life now. I feel like they had some success with a few serious Resident Evil games, but both Devil May Cry and Resident Evil require a little bit of levity.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I feel like RE1 was serious in spite of itself. In that, like, all of the camp and humor was not intentional.
Yeah, and then,
2 played it a bit more straight, but they let Leon be a fucking dork.
which was good.
Yeah.
I think the only ones that were serious and successful were like 6 and 7. Or not, was it, or 7 and 8.
Yeah. 6 was not successful at anything, unfortunately.
No, I record skipped, sorry, 7 and 8. The ones with the mold monsters.
Yeah.
Those were actually really good. I was surprised. I was like, oh, a first-person Resident Evil game that doesn't take itself, you know, kind of jokingly.
I cannot do 7 or 8. Like, first-person horror just makes me motion sick for some reason.
That's fair. But I mean, the 7 also had the best DLC. Because you ended up getting captured by, what was it, the Baker family? Is that their name?
I think.
Believe? And that's
another thing. Baker's my mom's maiden name.
I mean, like, it's a common
Or my
last
grandmother's maiden name, rather.
It's a common last name.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being a shithead. Don't worry about it.
But, you get captured by the Baker family, and, you know, you end up fighting them all, and the daughter ends up getting, like, vitrified, and it's awful. And then there's this one DLC where you play as the uncle being like, oh no, the government, you know, tinfoil hat, the government is, you know, conducting weird experiments out here. I'm gonna go punch him. And the entire DLC is you just as this angry redneck trying to find out what happened to his family, and you're just punching the hell out of all of the mold monsters. There's even stealth where you walk up behind them and you snap their necks.
Joe Baker's Punchatorium.
Yes. And you have different combos with how you can punch. You know, to make strong or light hits. And it's so funny. It's so funny. And you just get... And it turns into just him going like, oh my god, my niece has been vitrified into crystal. I need to take her to a hospital.
Yeah.
You know, I need to save her. And the government's like, we're trying to save her. And he's like, no, you're the government. And then, at the end of the game, you know what you find?
What?
A power fist.
Oh my god.
And you can you can do the same combos, but you can also charge your punches if you want.
It's Beowulf.
Yeah, basically.
God.
So, and for the healing items. It still involves the crafting system, but instead of certain items, you have critters.
Oh god.
And you can eat the critters for health. So, like, he'll just walk around and fight a crawfish, and that'll be counted as a critter. Oh, and you have to collect. You have to find bobbleheads, I believe, and collector coins in order to power up your punches even more.
Okay, then that's extremely silly.
It's extremely silly. And he's got a really overblown southern accent. And he's just like, oh, I gotta save Zoe, what did they do to you? And he's just so upset about you know, like, what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the final boss is Jack Baker again, the father. Because you didn't kill him hard enough as, you know, the normal main character.
You didn't kill him hard enough.
I mean, like,
I know what you mean, but it just the way that it came out was funny.
like he turns into a giant mold monster, but you know, he's lost most of his mold monster self, so he's more of a punchable height in this DLC.
Ah.
So yeah, it's actually a really nice finale because he's talking to his brother the entire time while punching him. It's pretty great.
Yup. Okay.
I wonder, has anyone in the chat played the actual DLC? The Resident Evil 7 DLC.
Rand has watched it, so.
It's like, I didn't really like 8's DLC though. It was just kind of not very good.
Yeah. Also, I love that you can just step on these baby phantom spiders and get orbs.
I feel like Phantom was probably one of the hardest Devil May Cry bosses.
Yeah, he definitely, just because he's like a non-humanoid with a bunch of like invincible plating, and you're still very much getting used to the combat at the time.
No, even when you're a veteran, like with where he's placed, because isn't he like the first boss?
Yes, he is coming up
Yeah.
in this chapter.
Yeah, like short of Alistair Fly Lightning Spam,
Which you do not
It's-
have at.
yeah. I think you do have, because if you're in the air and you're shooting as Alistair, you shoot lightning.
No, you have to buy air raid.
I mean, if you just jump.
No, you have to buy that.
Ooh. So unless you're lucky enough to buy air raid,
Yeah, or just farm out in the previous chapter or something.
yeah, you're kind of in trouble. And even then, you're not going to have the double trigger gauge to actually.
Do significant damage, yeah.
I mean, you'll do damage, but you're not going to win. Yeah, he's just a really hard first boss for where he is in the game.
And yet he
Like-
doesn't feel cheap.
He feels a little cheap.
I mean, a little, but like that's
Compared him to Cerberus.
yeah,
Cerberus felt extremely fair.
yeah.
Like, big old hitboxes. You're able to do a ton of damage. Very easily telegraph attacks.
Yeah, I
In
think-
Phantom, you've got a weird camera angle. He's got a bunch of plating. He's a spooter and spooky.
I think the big difference between Cerberus and Phantom is a tiny bit jank,
Yeah.
but that's just kind of the running theme for DMC1. Just kinda
love-
jank.
I love how the rocks fell first, and then he did a little bit of coyote time, and then he.
Yup.
Oh, the skulls! I remember them. I love a lot of games that have the one-handed sawed-off,
Yeah.
and I gotta say I appreciate it even more because of the Demon Steel mod.
My favorite one-hand sawed off is in Resident Evil 5, actually, because it's stupid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's called the Hydra. It has 3 barrels. It's stupid.
I saw it. It's very silly. You've seen I've shown you Demon Steel, right?
Yes.
I had to have shown you Demon Steel. Okay. The crazy flip animation. I know it was taken from somewhere. I don't know where it was taken from. I'll have to ask Hime.
I think it was
Hime would know.
Terminator.
No, it wasn't Terminator.
Anyway.
It was one of the other Doom likes. Here's the bastard. Where are his weak points?
His head.
That's it?
Yup.
What a big surprise. I hope for your sake you got something inside that big body of yours.
I'm vastly disappointed he doesn't boop Phantom. This seemed like a perfect opportunity to boop him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, he's a scorpion, not a spider.
No, he's a
thinking of him
Scorpus
as
spider.
Fair enough. How is he a spider? I guess he's got the spider head.
He's got the spider head. Yep, and he does have, like... Yeah. He does have, like, webs and shit in Bayonetta, at least.
Wait, he's in Bayonetta?
Yup. He's one of the, demons Bayonetta can summon. It's technically Phantasma Ray or something like that, but it's fucking Phantom. Like, it is literally just a recolor of this model.
That's pretty great. More proof that Devil May Cry and Bayonetta take place in the same universe.
Yup. You bitch. Why do I start with 3 yellow orbs?
Why are you complaining?
Because there's an achievement to get through the game without using them. And you don't get the option to not use one.
Well.
I was
You just have.
Yeah.
Looks like you have to just do better. Does it have to be first playthrough?
No.
So come back after you have all the blue orbs and clap them.
I know.
You're gonna do that anyway. Don't complain.
I know. It's just. Hey, Daito. How you doing? Oh, you bitch. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot you can actually, like, shoot down on his back. When his tail is up, at least. I don't know if the tail protects him or not. The real villain is this frickin' spider, because he's mean to me. God damn it.
Yeah, if the tail is curled up down on his back, it protects him.
Yeah. God, I am so rusty at this game. You know what? Actually.
I need to weigh myself again. I keep getting compliments about how I'm looking better with my diet, and I'm not. I haven't weighed myself in quite a while. I don't like to. If I'm doing a diet thing, I don't like to weigh myself very often.
Yeah.
Because it feels like watching a clock. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel good about the slow progress because it's always. Because I don't feel like I'm making progress. I start to feel bad. I'd rather my indicators be, oh, this fits better, or oh, this now doesn't fit because it's way too big. It's much better. And then, like every couple of weeks I'll weigh it. It's like, oh look, I lost like a full 10 pounds or a full 15. Look at me go.
There we go. Okay. Okay. I do love that the hole he burns in the ground is just gone. Thank you, Daito. Also, now that he's been defeated, if you come back here... Thank you for the head pats. Secret mission number 1. Come down here. Madam. Madam. Damn it. Try that again. Round fluffy parrot? Cry, I think you've been called a parrot.
What? I turned down the... Oh, I'm not a parrot. I'm not a parrot.
No, you're a parrot now.
I am the rare and elusive shoulder palm.
Nah, you're a parrot.
No, I am the rare and elusive shoulder palm.
Nah, you're a parrot now. This is your legacy, Cry. You are a parrot. You are my parrot.
Oh no! Chat, you are within nipping range. I should just tell you that. Just be aware, because of where I am. I can get you. Being on the shoulder elevates me. I can reach the things in high places.
This secret mission is so friggin' precise. Yeah, you're supposed to knock the scissors away and blast it point blank. Because, like, these are just like the Death Scissors in 5, where if you parry them, they have a like, fuck. I already fucked it up. But yeah, once they get parried, they have a window where they take a lot more damage. The shitty thing about the secret mission is that it's in the place where your health is constantly draining. Like, Devil Trigger offsets it, but just barely. God damn it. Like, that's ideally what should happen, but just better. I am not giving up on this, though. I refuse. Fuck. Oh, hey, health. I just wish there were more opportunities. If a second one would spawn or something. Fuck. There we go. Drop your orbs. Back in we go. Dante, what the fuck? I mean, probably? Come on. Damn it! At least you can try it as much as you want. Well, I think I fucked myself over because my finger slipped. Anyway, just gonna let my health recharge for a second. Down here. What am I doing wrong? Damn it! You know what? Maybe if I try it with a weapon that doesn't need to be point blank, I can do it. I just can't get touched. Fuck. Thing is, like, I did this just casually back in the library when we first fought him. Don't know... Fuck. Don't know what the difference was. Oh hey, health that can drain away. Nope. Dante, what the fuck? Okay. That went poorly. At least I'm getting decent amounts of orbs? Question mark? For this game anyway, yep. Well then. At least it puts me right back in here. Okay, I don't think Ebony and Ivory are gonna cut it, unfortunately. I do think this is something you have to do with shotgun. God damn it. Come on, you fucker. Later shotguns and gunslinger, yeah. That didn't count? Oh, so hi, Nyx. Gonna give this one more shot. Nope.
You got this one.
No, I do not.
You do.
Okay, fuck it.
I told you. How dare you not believe in yourself? Believe in the me that believes in you.
Hey, Cry, what does it say on screen right now?
I know, but you didn't die. Give it another shot. I believe in you.
No.
One more try. One more try.
I guess I'm going to because I accidentally fell into it, but...
You might have
Down
got
here.
DT to not.
No, it does. The auto drain doesn't kill you.
You got real close. Do you need the shotgun upgraded or something?
You don't upgrade what guns in this.
Hmm.
Made this so damn precise. Yeah. Fine, I'm out. Easy mode is now selectable. Fuck off, game. No, don't switch. $440, okay.
I haven't eaten yet, but today's diet food is a fajita.
Nice.
I'm dead serious. It is chicken and peppers and onions all grilled up nice in a tortilla with tomatoes, salsa, and sour cream. This is my diet. And it is oh, I forget Phantom is still alive. That's all.
Yep.
So the way my diet is actually like doctor, dietitian, actual person who is paid professionally to make sure people are healthy kind of diet.
Uh-huh.
And it's not just like any random private practicing doctor. This is like a government paid one. It's pretty neat. Like, I don't know exactly how it works. I think she probably also practices privately, but she has to be approved or something. And there's like strict instructions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good diet and it works really well. Basically, it's each day's meal is a certain amount of each like food group and stuff, and make sure that you get like a lot of the vitamins you need and stuff. So it's been balanced like that, and then it's also 1,100 calories. And each meal is about the same number of calories from day to day, meaning that, oh, I don't feel like having a waffle for breakfast along with, some fruit and cheese and stuff. I'll instead make the egg with the oatmeal and enjoy that. And that's fine.
Orbs. Okay.
But yeah, it's a fun diet because you get like there are things I miss, a lot of stuff I miss, but there's the diet is good.
Yeah.
And it actually has bread on it, which I'm surprised because most diets are like, no, stay away from carbs. Like, don't have too many. They're bad. But this diet's like, hey, get the half-calorie bread, the smaller slices, or the thinner slices. That's baked with, like, less calories, and just use that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could live without bread, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, here, since we know everyone likes bread so much, use this very specific kind of bread, which is just fine. It tastes like whole wheat. Which is, good. It's not as dense, and the pieces aren't as thick as other bread, but that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, here, your meal is a roast beef sandwich, or your meal is this, or your meal is that. It's nice.
Yeah.
You can get away with minimal carbs, like on a keto diet, but
Yeah.
if you go 0 carbs for a long time, you're gonna get, I forget the actual technical name for it, but like some people call it like rabbit syndrome. And it's named that because if you eat only rabbit, like if you're out in the wild and you're just snaring rabbits and eating them, you're gonna start losing weight like crazy because it's only protein. The meat is so lean. There's nothing else in there that can really sustain you. And it's very bad to only eat rabbit, essentially. If you eat rabbit along with other stuff, it's fine. But it shouldn't be your only source of food.
Yeah. Kitty? Kitty.
Is it the lack of fat? Fair enough. That was my bad. Thank you for the correction.
Oh, okay. I did not know Shadow had a unique kill animation. Huh. I learned something.
That's because you're being garbage. You need to do better. I believe in you.
Oh, no.
When did you last save?
I didn't.
At all?
At all!
Well, you got a gold orb chance again. Why didn't you save?
Because I'm not used to the game kicking me to the title screen after you die!
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. Do you want to pick up that gold orb?
No.
Buddy?
No. No, I don't.
Yeah, if you go full keto, it's very dangerous. Keto is safe though if you go minimal carbs, like really, really few carbs. Like I did something similar to it a long time ago, just because I was my sugar was a little high, so it's like I want to eliminate most sugar things. So the only carbs I got were from like vegetables that were cooked. And I think, if I remember correctly, I ground up, I put some oatmeal, just like a quarter of a cup of oatmeal, or it was a half a cup, I think, into a, like a coffee grinder, and added that to a stir fry to really give it a sort of a paste consistency. And then I used, full fat ground beef in with it, and just onion and a lot of veggies, like mostly bell peppers, like bell peppers and mushrooms. And I basically meal prepped a couple days worth of food that way. It was really good, actually. The oatmeal brought out the flavor a lot because it absorbed all of the meat juice and made it way more like dense than it otherwise would be. And once a day, just once a day, because I eat it for 2 meals a day, but once a day, I would have just the tiniest bit of pasta. So it wasn't a lot of carbs, but it was a little bit. And it worked out. Oh, we got Rosa. Raiding with a party of 11.
Hi, Rosa and Raiders.
Hello, Raiders.
You caught me on the The run back of shame.
Yeah, you see, Cody was doing really well, and then he died, but he never saved, so it kicked him to the title screen, and he had to start all over again.
Yup. Yup.
Oh, and Raiders, if you guys have points, if you've been here before, everyone give him head pats if you can. Give him lots of head pats, and I'll refund your points so you can keep giving him head pats.
Why are you like this, Cry? I'm gonna go bald!
You're already bald. You're a robot.
It's beside the point.
See, this is an abuse of mod power, but it's one for the people. I'm modding for the people.
Is that what you call it? Okay.
Yeah. Guys, keep patting him. Strip the paint off of his chassis.
No! Y'all are incorrigible, I swear.
I'm encouraging it.
I know.
And Cody, you're just getting that that sweet Twitch interaction.
I am.
And it just costs you all the pain on your head.
Yup. Yeah, I should have expected this. Between your gremlins and mine, yeah, I didn't have a chance.
This is perfect.
I keep wanting to
Thank
do
you,
Stinger,
everyone.
but Force Edge doesn't have Stinger.
It's no use!
It
Thank
is
you,
no
everyone.
use.
He needed this.
Oh, you fucker.
Okay, shortly I'm going to go get some food, so I won't be able to refund you during the time that I am away getting food, but I'll refund you guys when I get back.
Don't threaten me like that.
Oh, Cody. Don't be grumpy. Have a head pat from me.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to that just yet, Rosa.
Oh, I think we have a second mod.
I
refunding
wouldn't be
people.
surprised if Rosa's joined in the refunding.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Rosa. This is the correct way to mod.
If you say so.
Oh, you make the people happy, and then when the people are happy, they do stuff. I mean, if you had like 10,000 viewers, I would not be.
Oh yeah,
That would be,
yeah, I know. I'm just
like,
giving
that
you
would-
shit.
Like if someone managed to have enough points to redeem something really expensive, I might just refund that
Yeah.
for the lulz.
Also,
But, you know-
I keep forgetting there's a blue orb in here. Dante. Dante? Dante, there we go. Okay.
What is the most annoying section of the most annoying Devil May Cry game? Boring doesn't count.
Annoying.
Yeah, specifically like this section is annoying. Because if it's just boring, we could just talk about the tanks and the helicopter.
Yeah,
and
I was.
too.
That's what
'Cause
I was
that's not-
thinking.
That's not annoying, it's just boring because there's no challenge. It's just like, oh, this is slightly inconvenient.
Yeah. Honestly, I would probably say the underwater sections in this game. Yeah, it's so out of place. Fuck, that puppet has a gun! Okay. Gun disarmed. Oh, did you hit, the most annoying part in Resident Evil? Huh? Well, I can probably say that when you get to 6, there will be a more annoying part. But that will also be my fault. Six is just annoying. I mean, yes. But you've not played it with me yet. Anyway. Wait, right, I need to go this way. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Don't worry about it. Okay. Cameras. Wait, right, fuck, I forgot to grab the key out of the painting, bleh, I'm trying to go fast and I'm fucking up. Okay, now I can leave. I refuse to slow down. Of course, now I'm just thinking about the fucking Sonic Virgil that Kayla drew last night. give. Oh, so, you know, just you guys. I've gotten a newfound hatred of them myself, G. Because, like, I spent a good 20 minutes doing the first secret mission, which involves you parrying and then killing one in one shot. Yeah, it's dumb. At least I'm remembering to save. Okay, I have Stinger now. I feel clothed again. Well, it's a good thing I've got Stinger then. God, I forgot how short level 1 Stinger is. It's a baby Stinger. But hey, at least it's there and I have something on the up attack. Alright. I'm back, asshole. Yeah. No, I feel you, Rosa. There we go. Much better that time around. Enough for a level 2, yup. I'll get another S rank so it spells ass. Okay. Sir. I mean, not when he's in that hallway, no. I have done it before, it sucks. Yeah, you definitely can. He's got the health bar. You just gotta be really good about those fireball reflections. Much easier to do that when in Devil Yelp. If I had more meter, I would probably have stood my ground, but... Okay. Hello, kitty. I think he got stuck. Shadow? There you are. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Really? Stabbing me after I die. You.
Cody, you should know I sent you something very important.
Okay.
So after done playing with the kitty, go check. I also think the Discord stream.
Okie doke.
So let me just...
Okay.
Let me refresh it. Nah, it's the broadcast. It's very choppy. It works if you end the broadcast and restart it.
Okay.
That fixes it.
1 second.
Because this happened yesterday as well.
Okay.
With a Stardew Valley stream of all things, so it's definitely not stress.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how that does.
That seems to have fixed it, yes.
Okay,
Also, check your DMs.
I did.
It's very important.
That was a good pupper.
It's very important.
Extremely
Puppers are-
important. Oh, wait,
I'll share it with chat. Chat,
I missed the green orb. Fuck.
chat, this is my pupper. That is my pupper.
He is a good boy.
His name is Payne. P-A-Y-N-E, Payne. And he's a kabuggy.
There we go.
He's a very, very good boy. He loves head pats, and he loves the frisbee. And anything round that rolls, he loves it a lot. And if he can't squeak it and he wants you to play, he'll bounce it. He'll find a hard spot on the ground and bounce it. And he'll keep doing that to have it make noise to try and get your attention.
Thank you for the head pats.
And also, if you're sitting on the
Right.
ground with him and there's a round ball that he's playing with, what he'll do is he'll pick it up, he'll chew it a little, he'll put it down in front of himself and use his nose to bump it over to you so it rolls over to you, and then you can roll it back to him. And sometimes he'll just deflect it and roll it right back to you, and sometimes he'll pick it up and chew it a little bit and then roll it. But if you do it with an orange, he doesn't like the taste of oranges, so whenever he tries to pick it up, he gets very grumpy at the orange, and then he'll push it away in a huff because it doesn't taste very good. This is very important, vital information.
I did not get the Orbeez on top of the bed, but I will when I go back there.
So, chat, do you like my pupper stories? He's also very good at catching the frisbee. And when he was a little puppy, when he was really little, he liked to crawl under the table, this glass table, and he would hide down there, and it was really cute. Also,
What am I missing?
we have a big backyard. And when we would put him outside when he was just, because we got him at, I think 16 weeks? Or 12 or 16 weeks, I can't remember. But we would put him outside to go potty, and he wouldn't want to leave our side. We had to go out onto the grass with him, and we have a very large backyard, so there's a lower level. There's a whole secondary lower area, and he refused to go down there completely. He did not want anything to do with that lower level. It was too big, too open, and too far away from the house because the house was safe. He was the biggest fraidy baby ever, and it was so cute. And we would take him for walks, and at Halloween time there was a one of those little projection decorations that creates like a bunch of, witches and pumpkins, multicolored, projected onto a garage door. Cute stuff for the kids. He was terrified of that.
Oh no.
He was so scared, to the point where it's like, well, they have it on their grass, and I don't feel comfortable, it'd be rude to just walk onto someone's grass without asking. So I actually waited for the next day, and I went up to there and I knocked on the door during the day so I didn't seem like a weirdo. And I asked, hey, I was walking my dog last night, and it turns out he's terrified of your little projector thing, and I wanted to sort of show him the projector so that he didn't have to be scared of it, because he'd never encountered anything like that before. Would it be okay if I walked on your grass to go examine it? And at first they were really confused about what I was saying. And then as soon as I asked that, they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. I think they were afraid that I was going to ask them to not use their projector or something, but that would just be that'd be super rude.
Yeah. Also,
but yeah, after
enjoy
he
the work,
investigated
Graham.
it, after he investigated it, it was, he was much more confident. But he had to investigate it first. He is equally scared, or he was equally scared of those reindeer made of Christmas lights that move.
Yep.
I had to find out if he could investigate those too. He's such a baby.
Place I thought I'd
And whenever he goes for a car ride, what he does is he doesn't stick his head out the window or anything. He just curls up into a tight little ball and shakes.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it's like, baby, it's okay. And he will not budge from that spot. He refuses to budge until it's time to get out of the car. Like, I have tried to give him chicken nuggets while in the car as like a reinforcement. Like, see, the car is good. He will not eat them. He loves chicken nuggets and french fries as little treats. Like, he doesn't get them often because, you know, they're bad for dogs, but like,
Yeah.
you know, like once every few weeks, maybe once a month, you know, like I will go to McDonald's, I will pick up a little 4-piece of nuggets, and those are his. And he will not eat them if he is in the car. Though he did eat an ice cream cone while he was in the car, so there's that. I managed to convince him to eat the ice cream. And the funniest thing happened. At first he like licked it just a teensy bit like he was tasting it. You know how dogs do?
Yep.
But then he proceeded to spend the next 10 minutes doing teensy licks. And I was on the phone with Hime the entire time, giving Hime a play-by-play of just how teensy he was licking. And then he started trying to stick his nose inside of the cone. He would not bite the cone.
What a silly pupper.
He's so silly. And he's so dainty and gentle with all of the things he does. It's so cute. Just dog owner talk here.
Yup.
Just dog owner things. Yep, that's how it goes.
Yup. Still just kind of getting used to the rhythm of this game.
It is a lot clunkier than some of the others. Like, even 2 is less clunky than this one.
That's debatable.
It's less clunky in all the ways that, like, actually matter. Like, there are some very specific things in 2 that are extremely clunky. But I found that controlling 2 is a little bit easier. Just in my opinion.
Yeah.
And on top of that, with all of the orbs and stuff, you can really customize the way, or the amulet system, you can really customize the way the game feels.
Yeah.
Indeed. Rosa, why don't you come into the chat and annoy Cody?
Oh, they just got done with their stream, so I'm probably letting their voice rust a bit.
Oh, that might be so, but you shouldn't speak for Rosa, because if you're trying to speak for Rosa, then it's like, you know...
If I wanted to bait Rosa into call, I could. I've done it before.
I'm curious now. What the hell did you do?
I forget what exactly it was, but like... Somebody said something about, you know, oh, this thing is really annoying. I'm like, yeah, kind of like Rosa. And the next thing I hear was, excuse you?
Well, excuse me, princess. Cody's the princess. Oh, for a second there, like that was really close.
Yep.
I'm watching it on the stream right now because I'm getting ready to go get foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosa, you need to like come in here and insult Cody as soon as your voice feels better.
I mean, Rosa
Also,
will absolutely give me shit at every opportunity.
In this game, the amulet looks very different than the overall art style.
It really kind of does, yeah.
It feels like, you know, one of those games where it's a bunch of like pre-bought assets put together, and not an asset flip, but like,
yeah.
You know, when they put a bunch of different assets together, but they don't have an artist to actually blend in the assets. That's what the necklace looks like. And there's nothing wrong with those games. Like,
oh yeah,
I've seen plenty of games that are genuinely good, that are just made from pre-built assets. Let me see if I can find it in my library. Okay, so chat, I want you to pay attention. There is a game. It hasn't been updated in like 2 years, so I'm pretty sure the development is entirely done. It is $7 on Steam. It's called Fire and Steel. Okay. So, in Fire and Steel, it takes place during World War II. And
Well, that was fast.
And what happens is, there's a battle going on with, naval air. It's World War II. You know what World War II is, but they hit an island, or not really an island. It's like a small piece of land in the water. It might be a full island. I don't remember. With a bomb, and they wake up a dragon, and you are that dragon. And all of these big machines of war are disturbing you. So now go fight World War II as a dragon on your own side.
Okay.
That is a cool concept for a game, and I will not hear otherwise. It's basically like aerial dragon combat. That is the entirety of the game. Just fly around, dodge, and shoot things with fire breath. So it's very simple in that regard, but it has very pretty explosions. And if you've ever wanted to burn a battleship as a dragon, this is the game for you. And if you've ever wanted to dogfight with planes as a dragon, this is the game for you. I mean,
this sounds like something we should get Triad.
Angelus would have really benefited from this.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right, Cody?
Yes.
Good. I don't want to have to explain the ending of Drakengard to an entire chat of people who don't know what I mean. At least you know what I mean.
Yeah. Right, I remember where this goes now.
Anyway, I'm gonna get nums.
Okie dokie. And yet, that's fair, G. It is absolutely an acquired taste. The first game especially. There is an argument to be made that it is bad, or it is unfun to play on purpose. That doesn't mean it's not, or that doesn't mean it gets a free pass, though. Okay, so all that is just stuff I cannot afford. Oh, hey, this is the final room of the game. Still on fun? Yep. I forgot about these bug things. These Resident Evil-ass bugs. Wow, okay. Yeah. Those sure are gifts. Dante, what are you shooting at? Sippies, indeed. The battle music started and then ended. What? Okay. If you guys say so. Right, I remember this. Okay. This fucker.
I think I piled the contents of my
Of your what? Fuck. Okay then. Fucking asshole. At least I've been saving. Is there anything over here? There was! I forgot about that. Yeah, it's not a great encounter. There's a reason I remembered that and not the bugs. Fucking hands, though. I don't know why that was a thing. I used to. I am now on Firefox, though. And I would honestly recommend everyone do the same, because Chrome is outlawing ad blockers, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, the nanosecond they actually do, I'm unfortunately going to have to switch. I actually settled into... I know there's been a lot of project. Okay, fine, I'll try it.
Yeah.
It's actually quite nice.
Yeah. Also, hope everything's okay, Ran.
And my browser makes near automata noises.
After saying that, alright. And the electric bill has not arrived. Oh. Oh, that's a problem, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with Firefox. Staring in confusion. All right. Oh, you bitch. Fuck it. There we go. Fucking asshole. Okay. Being better for memory. Yeah, no kidding. Can't afford anything there. Can I? I can afford a blue orb. Why am I bringing Ardor to the bedroom? Don't worry about it. Thanks for the health, or the damage boost. Get, Phantom, bleh, words. Yeah, don't worry about it. I do not have time or patience for you guys. Oh, I have to, never mind. Sir. Christ. Okay. Dante doing his dumb little gun twirl on the elevator up. It is dumb, but fucking cool. That's Dante in a nutshell. So what was the point of that little interstitial? Like, why was there that gap between missions? Okay. To make me talk, I mean, good job, I guess. Oh, definitely not.
Finally! I was getting tired of playing your childish games.
Yo, can you not? Sir? Oh, you fuck. They bring the guy that worked on Dante for DMC1 back for future titles. I would not be opposed to that. Also, I like the weird implication that Phantom is somehow a legendary knight. Okay, round two. God, air raid does so much damage. There we go.
Air raid is objectively the best.
You're right. I'm his son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Man, I wonder if it's possible to take off this particular keyboard's keycaps. Like, it's kind of cheap, so maybe not. It'd be nice if I could.
How
Just
come?
because, like, I mean, I bought it years ago,
Yeah.
and I've never, like, opened it up to clean it. I've cleaned the keys.
Ah.
Like, I've done plenty of key cleaning. But I look there, it's like, oh, there's some dust in there, and oh, is that a dog hair? Yeah. And there's something in there. I don't know what it is, and I can like knock it on a hard surface and get some of the like dust goop out of it and stuff, and like, or use like a piece of folded paper to like pull some of the dust out between the keys. But I've never actually removed everything and wiped it down.
Yeah.
Like, I do my best to keep it as clean as I can, but I don't know if these keycaps come off. I don't think they do. I do like my setup, though, in terms of the lights. So
Camera.
I have sort of a shimmer effect in purple for WSAD and the arrow keys. The outline of the keyboard, including the spacebar, and the numpad, are on just a rainbow cycle, as well as like insert home, page up, page down, and delete.
Yep.
So everything on the ed is a color cycle. The number keys change from green to yellow to orange to red based on the volume of what I'm listening to. And anytime I press, and so do the number part of the number pad. And whenever I press a key, it creates a ripple across the keyboard, therefore lighting up the whole keyboard. So this is, like...
Right, I remember what this thing's deal is now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a touch typist, so I don't actually need to see the keyboard to type. But, like... so I don't need it constantly lit up and, a glaring bright light in my room at all times.
Yeah.
But when I'm typing, like actively typing, the keyboard lights up. So if I do need to look down at the keyboard while I'm actively typing, it is lit up. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It took me a while to settle on a good pattern. It's a bit similar to my old one.
I forgot to save. Well. Just don't die! It's that simple.
I mean, have you picked up any items? Like, if worse comes to worse, just use an item.
Yeah, I used
star.
I used the one item I had.
And you were skipping items in the early game. For shame, Cody.
Because I'm saving up for, like, moves and shit. And health ups and, like... the important shit.
I recall you being able to, like, find some vital stars and some devil stars, like, on the ground. Yeah, it's a skill issue. I mean, there was a time god statue right back there. You could just get a couple.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I've got a grenade launcher. See, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It cannot have the grenade launcher back. It is mine now. There, I have a yellow orb. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Right. I gotta... This is where I pick up Ifrit. Or Ifrit, rather.
AKA useless.
It's not great, but I get a little bit of use out of it.
When?
Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Ifrit is useless, and you know it.
Ah, it's not totally useless.
Name one time when it's actually good. Cody, let me put it in perspective. Alistair defeats the final stage of Mundus faster than Sparta does.
Yeah, but that's also Alistair. Like...
Because air raid is so good.
Yeah, air raid is just absolutely busted. Anyway, we're gonna be here for a while.
I gotta wonder if Alistair's whole shtick is he requires the chest stab. Because there's a lot of cases where it's like, it's not a required blood sacrifice to something. It's like, either the blood sacrifice happens or you find a way to prevent it, like if you're cunning enough.
Mm-hmm. The fool who awakens me shall pay dearly with the fires of hell.
You're useless.
Ah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
See, this is... see, you're showing off, but Beowulf is much better.
Oh, well, yeah. Like, Beowulf is just the best gauntlet weapon in the series.
I do think Alistair is the best weapon in the series, period. And Cody, remember the big debate we had whether or not Devil Trigger? You'll be able to check. Because I then showed you a video where Nightmare Beta drained Devil Trigger.
Yeah, I know.
But you didn't, you had forgotten that was the case.
When was this conversation? Because I do not remember it.
I will, it was a Dreamwidth,
Oh, okay. That would explain it.
No, it wasn't in character, it was,
Yeah, but, like, that would explain why I don't remember it.
Yeah, because you were thinking of Artemis when you were talking about the thing that shot many lasers that didn't drain Devil Trigger.
Yeah.
And then you're like, here, try Nightmare, and it's like,
Yeah.
character's not a demon. Yeah, that was a fun scene.
Hi, Griffin. Little chicken.
It's chicken. I like chimkin. Chimkin is yummy. What do you think of chimkin? Chat, what do you think of chimkin?
Block off, Featherface. Or you
Give
can
me your
stick around
opinions,
and
give
find
me.
out the hard way.
I want your opinions. Hand them to me.
You know, it's a shame that Griffin in 5 doesn't have a carpet bomb move like that. You know what? Also, Rosa, did you ever figure out that these things are platforms that you can stand on? Like, I don't remember if that was a thing you actually figured out. Okay. Because, like, I know it took me a long time to actually realize those weren't damaging things.
Cody, next time you show up to a boss, I'll start a poll. Will Cody win first try? Yes or no?
Oh, okay.
Then you can see where chat's loyalty lies.
Loyalty? I don't think loyalty has anything to do with it.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of loyal viewers who come here to fail.
I mean... Okay.
But yeah, like during the fight against Mundus, you know, it's like here, use Sparta. I'm like, but Sparta doesn't have air raid.
Yeah.
Do I have to? Don't make me. And I'm going through the whole fight, working on it, and it's like, yeah. It took me a while to figure out that just general sword swings are extended.
Yeah. What is that? Not what it wanted? Okay. God, it has been so fucking long since I played this. I do not remember anything. Right, the fucking torches! I'm... I may be stupid.
Bottom text. Alright, we're on the same wavelength, Rosa. My fajita fell apart. I need a fork. I'll be right back.
Okay, doke.
Fork obtained.
Good.
which is unfortunate with the fajita falling apart. Like, I won't claim to be good at making fajitas. I can make the contents just fine, but like, for some reason they always fall apart.
Okay.
I don't know if my construction is wrong or my technique is wrong. Probably both.
Falling place, meteor level 1.
How about you skip all this and go back to Alistair because Ifrit is useless?
You know, just because you're saying that, I'm going to use primarily Ifrit.
Good! It's gonna be funny to watch you struggle.
Right, that's the stinger in this, okay. Okay, Dante.
I find it funny that Dante is actually more obnoxious
Oh, absolutely.
than Devil May Cry 4's Nero.
Nero's a good boy in 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
When you first meet him, he's obnoxious Edward. So first impression.
yeah. Like,
Somehow Dante managed to out edgy emo teen, an edgy emo team that has a lot more to worry about than Dante.
Like, honestly, the biggest criticism of Nero I have in 4 is that he doesn't have enough personality. Which is something they are thankfully rectify in 5.
Now, if only you could use the Red Queen properly.
Eh.
Look, Cody, if I can do it, you can do it. It's not that hard. It's just one extra button.
It's mainly where the button is. Like, there's just no good place for me, anyway, to put the button.
No, there is. What you do is you buy one of those steering wheel and pedal setups for driving games,
And you put it on the pedal.
and you map the gas pedal to the button.
Yeah, see, I don't have that kind of money or space, for that matter.
But it is a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fun idea.
Like, if you can get the rhythm down, yeah, definitely. Go back to Ebony and Ivory.
Tournament players of what? What game?
Oh, fighting games, yeah.
Why would you bring a steering wheel to a fighting game tournament?
Good question.
Like, I thought people playing Melty Blood in the bathroom with the TV in the sink was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, I've also seen somebody play Dark Souls on a dance pad, so...
Well, I mean, like, everyone plays something that's a hard game on a dance pad that's not. Though, my friend Mitty actually hooked up her dance pad to Crypto the Necrodancer,
Oh, nice.
which worked really well. Like, think about it, you guys. Anyone who's seen Crypt of the Necrodancer knows
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure, like, there's a mode that's designed specifically for dance pads and that.
This was just when the game was new. There was no mode or anything. I don't know if that mode was added later. But she was doing standard runs with the standard character.
Is this just an infinite spawn? No, okay.
Alright, let me see.
Okay.
Oh no. Wait, they use guilty gear. What?
Yup.
Wait, also I was looking through this and it's like, they were playing the Sailor Moon fighting game. I played that. I played that a long time ago. It was so fun. Like, it was actually good. And also the Sailor Moon JRPG. If anyone hasn't played that, it's actually shockingly good.
Dante, jump.
Let me see. Bishosho Senshi Sailor Moon Another Story is what it's called. And it's just like standard turn-based RPG kind of thing.
Oh my god. Stop.
And for some fights, Saturn is completely mandatory because she gets a thing to. I think she blocks damage or something, if I remember correctly. And she doesn't get anything other than Silence Wall and Death Reborn Revolution, which is actually an attack and not like the Apocalypse it was meant to be. Because it's a JRPG, you can't have yourself a one-shot kill a boss in order to kill one of your own characters. Or vice versa. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a solid JRPG. And the plot is just as asinine as any episode of Sailor Moon, so enjoy. Now, if I stay on this subject too long, I will eventually get into the fanfiction I wrote, which actually still holds up today, despite me writing it when I was like 15.
Okay.
I don't know how many people can claim that a fanfiction they wrote when they were 15, at least the plot, not the writing. The writing was terrible because I was 15.
Yeah.
But the plot still holds up today because of the way the actual show escalates. Because the first, at least in regards to the anime, I'm not talking the manga. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, in the anime, the first villain you is Queen Beryl, who is like this, basically a previous conqueror that got defeated for a while and came back and everyone reincarnated, just planet kind of deal.
Yep.
I'm skipping Alan and Anne. I'm gonna use their English names. Screw you guys. Because that's how I watched it. I watched the Deke dub.
Oh god.
It was actually a good dub.
Except for the censorship parts.
Except for the censorship part. I mean, like, vocally it was a good dub.
Yeah.
I actually prefer the Deke dub of Luna over the Viz dub. If only because she had this really, really strong mother hen vibe that just fit her so well. And yeah.
What?
It was good.
Okay.
But anyway, I really oh, and as an aside, Cody, we need to play Ikuhara or Not with more of Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Because that only applies to the first two seasons, because seasons 3 and 4 were entirely directed by Ikuhara. and and the total shift is Whiplash.
Yeah.
With him as the head instead of just as an episode director. For those of you who don't know, Ikuhara is a anime director currently, and he writes a lot of really good stuff. He did like Utena and Yorikuma and Penguin Drum and, you know.
Yeah.
But he started as an episode director for Sailor Moon. And because he's got a very distinct style, if you're watching the regular episodes and you're familiar with his other work, you can actually spot the episodes directed by Ikuhara because they have all the hallmarks of his style. And it's kind of great. And then he went and completely not solo directed, but like he was the top director for seasons 3 and 4, and my god, he changed so much. Like he also changed a bunch at the ending of the finale of season 1. So instead of someone ramming a sword through Queen Beryl's chest to kill her, it was a giant epic anime beam battle where a huge spirit bomb obliterated her as she screamed in agony, and it was like, good lord, Ikuhara. I mean, there's no blood, so technically this is more kid-friendly, but this is much more heroic.
Yeah.
But it was also really badass, because you have a giant evil lady death going, and it's just like, this is anime. Power of friendship, go! It's great. And so, he did the same thing with seasons 3 and 4. So the easiest way for me to illustrate just how different Ikuhara's direction is for you guys to go onto YouTube and search for the original anime versus Sailor Moon Crystal, The Awakening of Mistress 9. And she's like the main antagonist of season 3. If you haven't seen season 3 of Sailor Moon, or if you haven't seen Sailor Moon and ever care to watch it, I actually watching the show first. But essentially, the Crystal follows the manga much more directly, while the anime just sort of did its own thing. And it really illustrates the difference, because like, I'm not going to tell you guys, for those of you who haven't seen it, the original Sailor Moon had 5 seasons, and Crystal also has seasons broken up into 12 episodes each. The ones in the original anime were, I think, they were closer to like, I think like 40 episodes each, because it was a 200 episode show. It actually doesn't take that long to get through if you just fast forward through the transformation sequences, because they're always the same. Like, it's fun to watch them a few times, but then just skip them. It saves a surprising amount of time on each episode, but you know, that also saves a surprising amount of animation on each episode.
Yup.
Yeah. No! The original anime that came out in the early 90s.
I think Daito might be messing with you.
Maybe. But still. Yeah. I am. Because I occasionally get a hankering to rewatch it, and I spend a summer, like, binging it. It's like... Yeah, like, here, if you're serious, let me just, hang on.
Those fucking phantom recallers are a pain in my ass.
Yep, exactly 200 and 3 movies. There's your Wikipedia article. You can just scroll to the bottom and look at the episode. And yeah, the it looks like each season had anywhere between high 30s to mid 40s number of episodes.
Oh, this asshole again. Well, I guess I'm down here now.
But yeah, you might be thinking of the Moon Knight. I will double check. I mean, it was just tuxedo mask in a different outfit. Like, it looked like it was early season 2. I don't know when he stopped being the white knight.
So, I've never understood why a crystallized brain is a sign of chastity.
Because you're thinking with your head instead of your... Never mind. The boy band that stuck around for a long time, Psycho? Because that was season 5. That was the Sailor Star. Yeah, in the anime, they were actually like physically changing to be their boy band counterparts, while in the manga, it was just like a disguise. Which I don't know how would work because, you know, boy bands have a very distinct vocal sound, and a bunch of women trying to pull that off is going to be very different and difficult just because of where the placement of the vocal cords generally are in people who are biologically female versus male. It can be trained. It can absolutely be trained. But it's much, much, much less, like, it's much harder because it's not the original biological placement and default way of speaking. Yeah, it's starting now. Like, I always try to be really careful when I say, like, this is a biological... I'm not trying to be any ism or any ist or anything. This is a concrete biological difference between two different controversial groups. And I'm not trying to... yeah, it's like one of those things. Like, my favorite example of this is the...
Olga!
There was a group of people in South America that lived on the fjords. And traditionally, when this group of ancient people would go out fishing, the men would take their wives with them. And the reason they would do this is because once they were done fishing, they couldn't tie the boats up on the shore because the fjords had such a huge difference between the tides, like 20 feet. So the boats would get smashed because of how aggressive the water was. So what they'd have to do is they'd row out to a kelp field that was offshore, essentially, during high tide and tie the boats up there. And the role of the women in this particular fishing trip was, to help with the fishing, but at the very end, they'd row to the shore, they'd unload all the fish, and the men would get off, and the women would be the ones to go up and tie the boats up and swim back to shore. And the reason that is because of the way estrogen causes body fat to be distributed in the body. Estrogen will cause body fat to pack around certain parts of organs a lot more, while with a lack of estrogen, it's more under the skin. As well as women have more evenly distributed, just by default, meaning that the women wouldn't go into hypothermic shock when doing this. The men would.
Huh.
It's also, cold water swimming training, blah, blah, blah. But, it had less detrimental effects on the actual biology of the body when the women did it, just because it takes longer for them to hit hypothermia in cold water. And that's biology.
Come here, you. Oh.
It's one of the few times where it's like you genuinely say like, yeah, this is a case where there is a very clear difference between people.
No, God, blah blah blah.
But going
there
back
we
to that,
go.
yeah, they were aliens and using star magic and stuff. That's just kind of how it is. I mean, everyone seems to find the Moon Princess, and on top of that, there were sailor soldiers for like the various moons of Saturn and Jupiter and stuff. It wasn't just the planets. So like they had a bigger focus in like. I think they had a bigger highlight in the manga because they were just brainwashed villains in the series, and then when they stopped being villainous, they sort of went back to being good. It's just sad because Sailor Pluto is a planet in the series, but not anymore because Pluto is no longer a planet. But Pluto was great. It's not a fort. All of the emblems in Sailor Moon are based off of the ancient alchemical symbols that represent the planets and different elements in basically ancient alchemy. Let me see what the 4 actually represents. So, like, iron is Mars, tin is Jupiter. So the 4 means tin. The Saturn is lead. Copper is Venus. Quicksilver is Mercury, because Quicksilver is just another name for Mercury, as in the. And obviously silver is Moon.
Okay, round 2, Virgil.
What was Pluto's sign? Let me see what it looked like. I see. Okay. So let me see if that actually exists or if it was some BS made up for the show. I don't see it. Let me see.
Don't you taunt me, Virgil.
I see. Okay. So It's not a traditional alchemical symbol. It is a monogram designed by Percival Lowell. And I'm not sure when he did it. Let me look up this man. An American businessman, author, mathematician, and astronomer. He was born in 1855, so...
Okay.
So, let me see. He died
So I did better with Ifrit that time than I've done with any other weapon. So there.
Okay, so Pluto was discovered in 1930. However, Percival Lowell died before 1930. So, from what I gather, the symbol was because he was one of the ones pushing that there was a ninth planet, and he pre-made the symbol, which was then adopted by Pluto.
Dante, you piece of shit.
Okay. That's what it looks like. That's what I can piece together.
Dante, what the fuck?
It does, because people are saying, oh, it's a symbol as P and L. It could mean the first two letters of Pluto's name, or it could be Percival Lowell. I mean, Percival Lowell, it would have to be him because he died before Pluto was discovered. So, yeah. That's a silly thing.
Dante.
Let's
Oh
see, I
my
didn't
god,
look
Dante,
up-
stop that. Okay. Why is it so fucking hard to get up to this one door? Jesus Christ.
I'm okay.
I'm not. I am losing my fucking mind.
I'm gonna go clean up because I'm gonna have to think about prepping for work soon.
Okay. Oh my god. Maybe I can stinger jump? Where the fuck? Oh god. My brain is mush at the moment. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, just save my orbs. No, Daito. Nobody wins with this. Okay. I keep trying to do combos like I'm using Beowulf, but I'm not. Ifrit only has the one combo. Okay. Have the needle gun so I can actually do stuff underwater. I don't want to go down. Fuck. Fuck it, I'm not platforming for those orbs. Ow, ow. Okay. Is there really nothing down here? There was nothing down here. Where are you? Look, Dante. Why are your looking controls inverted, you... fucking hell. Wait, no. Wait. There's gotta be something I'm missing. I hate the controls so much in the water. Yeah, there's just nothing here. What the fuck? Okay. Bleh. Just... Okay. I'm just ignoring them. Fuck them. Thank you for the head pats. Oh, that. Okay. Oh, I'm not mad. What makes you say that? Oh. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck you. Okay. Progress is being made. Hi, Griffin.
Hey, it's the Chimkin again.
Yup.
What a grumpy Chimkin.
He is indeed very grumpy. Okay.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing, like, someone mod a Devil May Cry game so that it...
So what?
So it used Metal Gear Rising soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like, most things would be improved with the addition of Metal Gear Rising soundtrack, let's be fair.
Yeah. Griffin, buddy. Gonna need you to stop your bullshit. I am the stronger lightning demon. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to call things for tonight, though. Because... whoo, buddy. That was the only major water mission. There's a water section in the next mission, but that's it. Like, thankfully, there's not a lot of it, but there's 2 missions with swimming. Anyway, oh, fuck. Anyway, let's see who's live that we can raid. Let's see. I haven't gotten to raid Meds in a hot minute, so I'm gonna send you all his way. So... anyway. Front mission will be back on Tuesday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thank you for coming out. And I will catch you all next time.